All right. Someone has been trending today, which is Adamu Garba, which is a Nigerian man, which who sued the Twitter boss Jack Dorsey. He sued him to the sum of $1 billion. He said he needs to come and pay the federal government of Nigeria $1 billion because he actively participated in the ongoing protest in the country, which is the NSAS protest. And his argument is that Jack Dorsey, who people are actually commending because he decided to support or decided to show solidarity to the youths of Nigeria for what they are going through, after the fact that the NSAS hashtag has continued to trend on the platform. I mean, like the whole of last week, it was trending. It was at number 1 consistently. So obviously, everyone around the world is beginning to notice that something is happening over here in Nigeria, and it became natural that he is going to, also notice that is happening. And of course, guys that have access to people that have access to him eventually began to write posts, which are guys on tech platforms, and eventually the matter got to him. He read it and he saw something, and it's been like, okay, this thing is affecting people that are working in my space, which is the tech space. So I think that actually was a trigger for him to say, okay, if this is affecting the tech guys, then I think I should be a part of it. I think I should try to intervene. I think I should try to help in any way I could. And so that led him to actually retweet a particular post, which is a post from Tech Cabal that detailed what is happening in Nigeria in regards to the NSAS protest that is happening, and how the SARS operatives have been, manhandling the Nigerian citizens, especially the youths, the way they treat the youths, and especially in this year and age whereby social media is on the uprising, and guys that are content creators are everywhere, and guys that are developers and are everywhere, and a lot of these guys don't actually appear as the normal guys working in normal corporate offices. Of course, you might be a content creator and you will not even have an office. You can be doing it from your home. You might be a blogger doing it from your home. And then, people register their home address as their office address, and people produce contents on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and just people do skits online and they get paid for it. So a lot of people right now, we are in the digital age, and a lot of people are keen into that. And more importantly, developers, which are the kind of people that Twitter himself wants. Developers, all the tech companies in the US and all around the world need developers. And Nigeria is becoming a budding environment for developers. Nigeria is beginning to grow. Nigeria is beginning to mature in that space. Of course, it's still at the budding stage, but it is beginning to make wave. Just recently, Stripes bought a particular Nigerian company, which is Paystack. Paystack has been around for a little while, but it's still more like a startup. It's still growing, and Stripe saw the potentials in the business, and they decided to come in and buy it because they thought that, okay, these guys are doing something that we are not doing yet. Given the environment where they are, Stripe is not already operating in the Nigerian environment, so it was easy for them to just buy Paystack, and then from there they can expand into the Nigerian market. So Garba Adamu is now accusing Jack Dorsey for sponsoring the NSAS protest because he actually tweeted the hashtag NSAS when he saw it trending, and people were calling on him to support, to show solidarity, and he tweeted it. And eventually he also read the article from Tech Cabal and said, okay, this is what is happening, and this is what the youths are doing. This is the action they are taking in order to be able to curb these excesses of these rogue cops. And then they are seeking for some donation in order to be able to keep guys out there protesting until the government decides to take an action. Of course, it's a peaceful protest. Everyone knows it's a peaceful protest, and the protest has been successful so far. It's been a peaceful protest. So I think it wasn't a big issue for him to decide to support. And we don't even know if he actually sent money, but he just posted and said, okay, this is what is happening in Nigeria. I just posted it, and then he now said, support with Bitcoin. For those who have Bitcoin or those who wish to support, they can support through Bitcoin. But he never said he supported through Bitcoin. He never said he donated through Bitcoin, but he said he just posted it that people can support through Bitcoin. So now Garba Adamu is now suing him. I mean, he has been trying to take it up on Twitter. Sent him a tweet, try making a little wave on Twitter. People will be like, he should drop it, he should face what we are facing in the country right now. He should try to lend his own voice in order to tackle the issue that they're having, which is the NSAS, rather than pursuing someone else. And he has continued to press that he was going to sue, and eventually today he posted it that he has done it. and we see video of him in front of the court with other, television houses, everybody there, and then he was telling them about what he's doing, that he's suing Jack Dorsey, and he's requesting that he come and pay Nigeria $1 billion for damages because he has supported something that he now terms as a form of a way of trying to, destabilize the economy of the country, to destabilize the government of the country by sponsoring something that has caused so much mayhem in the country. Because right now, it's like the hoodlums, some other criminal elements are beginning to hijack the protests in some areas. And what they are doing is attacking other protesters. But if you look at it, you understand that these are different guys, because almost all the killings that have happened are actually killings that happened because the policeman shot a protester. And then this one that is happening right now is that hoodlums are actually attacking the protesters. So it's actually not the protesters themselves that are actually causing the problem, but rather those that are attacking the protesters. So right now, but he's saying that doesn't matter. What matters is that people have died, people have lost money in businesses. I mean, we have the Lekki toll gate that has lost a lot of billions just within these few days that protest is happening at the Lekki toll gate. So a lot of businesses have suffered. So, and he's saying that Jack Dorsey should come and pay Nigeria the sum of $1 billion. Of course, Jack Dorsey is a billionaire; he can decide to pay if he wants to. But the case is not very strong because there is no evidence that Jack Dorsey supported with Bitcoin, because he just tweeted Bitcoin, but he didn't support it. And even if he did, remember, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that is not easy to trace. I mean, that is the beauty of cryptocurrency. So even if he did and decided to deny, I mean, it will be difficult for you to find out. But aside from that, I don't see anything very hard in that, or something very bad in what Jack Dorsey did. He was trying to support a cause which he thought was a good cause. And a lot of people, thousands and I don't know, maybe up to millions even, have supported the cause because they've raised a lot of millions just within these few days or within these few weeks that is supporting that. So how is it that he is now singling out only Jack Dorsey? That shows you that I think he might actually be thinking, okay, this one seems to have a lot of money, because Jack Dorsey is a billionaire, we all know that. So he might be thinking this one has a lot of money, so if I should bill him, he will be in a good position to pay. Otherwise, thousands of people have supported that cause. Thousands of people that you can even easily trace if they did it or not through their bank account, because Bitcoin is difficult to trace. I mean, you can actually have the transaction, everything, but you don't know who sent to who unless you're able to track it down to the person's device. So, but there are people that have supported through their bank account that you can trace that they did it, but you never talked to all those people. There are other people that are from UK and every other place that support. You never talk to all those people. So, of course, what he's doing, he said people should be happy. If you love Nigeria, you should be happy. Of course, everyone is happy. We love Nigeria. We are happy, and everybody is happy that he's trying to protect the integrity of the government or the system that we run as a government here. But when you look at it, it looks as if it is one-sided. So we expect that as he has sued Jack Dorsey, which is a move that is supposedly good, okay, fine, then he should also go ahead and sue every other person that supported the cause. Because if he doesn't do that, then it's like he's been one-sided, he's been biased and suing someone that has the money. So, but rather, he should sue everyone that supported the cause, and then we'll know, okay, this is a legit cause. Otherwise, people will just think he's simply clout chasing. He's chasing clout. He wants to grow his followers on Twitter, because when things begin to happen like this and you begin to trend, people begin to follow you, because that's a strategy that people have been using. They just look for something, a controversy to jump into or to cause a controversy, and then they begin to trend, and before you know it, their followership begins to grow. So he might just be clout chasing, and he might just be putting himself out there, because the fact that he trended today to a very large extent, people have gotten to know him right now. And if you go to his Twitter page, he has even posted his company, posted the handle of the company, so you see he's using that as a marketing strategy. Things that were not there before, he has uploaded everything there now, so that when people come to his page, they see his company, they see his business, they get handled to other accounts that he has. So you see, so when you look at it, it's like, is this really for real, or is he just using it to get the attention so as to promote himself? Because, of course, like they say, no press is a bad press. All press are good press. It doesn't matter. It might be bad at the moment, but to give it tomorrow or next tomorrow, the badness will fade off, and people will just remember that you have actually promoted yourself. So, but we hope it's for a good cause, and if it's something good, fine. But if it is not for something good, if it's just for crowd chasing, then I think he should drop it. People have told him to drop it, but he has continued to do it. Of course, Twitter can decide to pay, but I don't see any reason why he should pay. He's not the only one that did it, and there is no evidence that he did it. And he's in solidarity with the Nigerian people that requested that he support. People have been calling on other celebrities to support, and people are supporting. PDD did it. A lot of other big guys did it. So why is he picking out Jack Dorsey alone? So if you are listening to this, leave me your comment. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you.